G'day guys, Gary from Insentra. We're here in the US at Citrix Summit 2018. I'm here with Les. How are you doing, Les?
Hey Gary, good to see you. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for being here at Citrix Summit 2018. It's fantastic to have you here.
Absolute pleasure. Do you want to share with us your role and what you do for Citrix?
Sure. I'm 1 year and 1 day in, and I'm the Area Vice President for Citrix in Australia and New Zealand. So basically try and lead and look after the business for the great islands of Australia and New Zealand.
Very good. So do you want to share with us some of the business challenges and opportunities that we face in Australia with organisations today?
And there are plenty there, as you know, Gary. The economy in Australia has been quite positive. I mean, we've had 28 consecutive quarters of GDP growth, but we're finding from customers, both big and small, that productivity is one of the major issues of Australian businesses. And it's not just us hearing that, and it's not just enterprises, big and small, talking about it. It's a government and a OECD recognised issue that Australia is just not being productive enough. And when you think of all the investments, not just in IT, but in management processes, systems, to have a fairly stagnant productivity level in Australian corporate life is just not good enough. So we see that as one of the major challenges facing all corporations, big, small, and in between.
And what would Citrix be doing to try and resolve those issues, or to assist in resolving those issues today?
Yeah, it's a good question. Well, the first thing is that we're listening to their pain points, because productivity is a big term and means lots of different things to lots of different industry sectors and customers. So first and foremost, I want us to be listening to what their pain points are, and that can reflect in workforce productivity, value chain productivity, a whole raft of different measures that they themselves have as a corporation. They're the things that we need to tap into, those business outcomes, what's not working, and also leveraging what is working to them. So first and foremost, listening, and I also ask our partners to be listeners in the first instance. I think that's an underrated strength, and something that as an IT vendor and part of the IT community we need to be better at. To me, so first and foremost, listen to our customers' business outcomes, key drivers, and their pain points. Then secondly, come back into your partner environment, come back into the Citrix environment, and let's work out what aspects of our portfolio together can then address those pain points, can address those issues, can address those positive opportunities. And I'm pretty confident that in our portfolio, coupled with our partner strength, that we certainly can start to talk a value-based proposition back to them, addressing those clear business outcomes that they're driving.
So we're coming to the end of day one, and this morning, first thing, we had the opening keynotes. What were some of the key messages that you took from today?
We did have the opening keynote, and it was David's first keynote as our new CEO. What I took away, first and foremost, was we spoke about economic factors, business outcome factors, the things I was talking about earlier. And to me, that is a bit of a shift. Now, I've only attended one other summit, so I've only got two to compare, but I know from history that we tended to dump into the portfolio and the technology rather quickly. And whilst we all love that, our customers, are not that as interested into it as we would like them to be. So what I took away was it was great to see our global CEO talking about economic conditions, business outcomes, markets, and opportunities. So that was my first takeaway. Second, a massive addressable market for Citrix and our partners. Globally it was some $27 billion as an addressable market over the next couple of years. Now, in Australia, we've translated that addressable market to around about 700 to 900 million Australian dollars. So, just to drop down to a local context, we see a massive addressable market just like we do globally. So second takeaway, massive untapped market opportunity for our partners and for us. Third takeaway from his keynote in particular, clear laser focus on a couple of platform priorities, if you like, and that is the transition to cloud. Whilst globally, the move to cloud is quite new for certain countries, certain organisations. In Australia and New Zealand, we operate in a very mature, some would say cynical cloud market where we're probably oversubscribed with the move to cloud. But where our portfolio plays a role is that we become that aggregator. We become that front door to all the cloud implementations that our customers have made. So my third takeaway is that that's where we need to focus our portfolio attention. You know, it's that secure digital workspace end to end, almost as an aggregator, as a front door to all our customers' cloud implementations.
And my final question to you, 2018,
Yeah,
big year for all of us.
it is.
What would you like to see from our partners?
I want to see a couple of things from our partners. First and foremost, in Australia and New Zealand, very proud and happy that finally, from an internal perspective, we've built a high-class channel team. So, you know, for the first time in over 13, 14 months, we now have a fully subscribed partner account team, got a new channel director, and we've got clear focus of what we want to do with our partners. So first and foremost, I think that's a positive. And all our partners should be happy with that and engaging with that team, you know, on a daily basis. Secondly, I want us to agree between each other at a fairly clear business level, what are the outcomes you're driving as partners into the Australian ICT marketplace, and then let us align to those. I think we have to, I want to treat partners as end user customers. They're equally as important for us to understand your outcomes, your drivers, and for us to align to that. And that's paramount for me, and you've got my commitment that that's where the focus of the team should be. And if you're not feeling that, you know, please get in contact with me, because you know, that's where we need to be. And then third and foremost, back to what I said at the start, listen to our customers jointly, devise value propositions, and then let's go in together and make it happen for our customers.
Very good. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
No worries, Gary. Always great to see you. And I do want to thank Insentra again for your investment, coming all this way to America for Summit 18. It's fantastic to see you here.
Thank you so much.
Good on you, mate.